morning. Alrighty, so we got markets already open. We're a little bit late coming in, but looking for longs today. Want to see this hourly fair value gap get ran. Ideally, we come down here, sweep out this 8 a.m. low first, maybe even it's hourly low. That's what we're gonna be looking for. Already took out that 8 a.m. low. Moving great. Something to look out for today is going to be a Supreme Court ruling. They're supposed to come out with a Supreme Court ruling on Trump's tariff decision. Um, so that's definitely going to be something that will highly affect the market once that comes out. Um, we're actually moving very, very well. This is exactly what I wanted to see. So we ran out that low. Um, I am. I got a on the TV. There's an HDMI cord running all the way to my computer. You probably can't see that because it's bright, but we got the live news up on the TV there. So anything comes out for that ruling, I should be able to see that. That's probably going to stop me from taking a trade once that comes out. But if it comes out later today, then I'll obviously take a trade this morning. Kind of just sitting here. We took out this hourly low on both indexes, which is pretty good. Would want to see a break of structure to the upside coming off of this. Maybe around that macro. We're moving pretty good. We also already tapped into this fair value gap. So if we're going to respect it, we're going to continue falling. It'll probably take us away from taking a trade as well. If we come back into that gap, we're likely to violate the gap. So that's sort of what we're going to be looking for. Want to target these session highs here. So London high and Asia high. Also going to keep an eye on this PPI high from yesterday. We got pretty good precision here. So we tried to run this level twice and then came short. So I think retail is definitely viewing that as a resistance level, which means tons of buy side liquidity above there. So we're likely to run that today as well. If not today, later on this week. I think we got more news coming out on Thursday or tomorrow. Yeah. We got unemployment claims coming out tomorrow. Friday's going to be a little bit slower. So we're either going to run out this PPI high today or tomorrow is what I'm thinking. But we're going to be here to catch it regardless. This is actually a very good reaction that we're getting off of this, especially for longs. Both indexes are moving together, which is good. Something we didn't see yesterday. Yesterday, we sort of saw the indexes moving in two different directions, which is pretty hard to navigate as a day trader, but you don't make the markets, you just react to them. If we close up there, that's a break of structure. We might see an early entry today if that's the case. We'll see where this 5-minute candle closes though. Just gonna keep. If you see me looking up here, is me checking, see if there's any update on this news. Does not look like it. So, break structure on NASDAQ. Definitely broke structure on ES. Honestly, if we stay up here on this 5-minute candle and we can form a fair value gap, be a pretty good entry. I just hope we don't run out this London high pretty quick without us being able to get in. Also, this fib's gonna look weird if we don't really have too much structure around it. It's not gonna be a very strong retracement. That's sort of what we're looking at. Again, like I said, I'm not really liking that retracement, but whatever. Trading systematically, not emotionally. That's the important thing here. Guess we can scale down a little minute. Definitely got some volatility in the market. This is sort of the inverse fair gap that I'm looking at. Let's just come going past in. This where's you asking if it's good, my bitch bad. You shoot fast, my shit fast. So both indexes have sort of retraced into this gap. That's good. Honestly, if we break structure to the upside, I'll be comfortable with entering here. Early entry, but I am sort of liking the setup. Plus, I think this is an OTE. Yeah. We are really early into the session, though. Yeah, seems to be a little bit stronger. Looks like we're going to get a fair value gap here formed. If we violate this here, then I'll be comfortable entering. And with a 6-point stop, honestly, I'm liking how that's looking. Covering most of this fair value gap here as well. The risk to reward is probably going to work out just because we do have a lot of room until London high. Yeah. Everything's making sense for me to enter if we break this fair value gap or violate it. NQ's looking a little bit weaker, but still looking good. We just closed below this midpoint, so a little iffy there, but could we anything I do big, you might think it's time for us to go to see. Also, we haven't took a trade this week, so I just want to make sure that I'm getting into a trade for the right reasons. I want to get into a trade because I haven't traded this week. I want to get into a trade because my setup's there. Still closing within the gap. I mean, it's not looking good for longs right now, but sort of hinting at something. It feels like, at least. We do also have this high here. I think I'd still want to see this fair value gap get ran before we enter. I don't want to just enter off of this. Because we can close above this line, close within this fair value gap, and then still respect it. So that's sort of what I'm going to be cautious of. Great boy. It's like number 4. I'm gonna shoot a score. I'm gonna get money. I'm not a rapper or me some listen in a hundred. Jump in that water, not to the tip around the boy. They're trading up there. We whipped into the gap. If we break structure to the downside here, we're probably cooked for longs. But if we break it or sort of ignore that bearish move, then we might be up to something. But there, click on it. Do. Whoa. Did they just release the ruling? What was that candle about? Hmm. Hmm. That's kind of not good for longs. We are respecting bearish fair value gaps, which is not good. Okay, so this is saying that they're supposed to come out with the decision beginning around 10. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I think this 1 minute setup's kind of cooked. Not even going to lie. Get rid of all this and scale up. Scale back to 5 minute. closed right at this Monday low. Just not buying the shorts today. Not thinking we can push much lower. Kind of hoping that we leave a 5 minute gap here so that this can give us an easy break of structure instead of waiting to have to break it up here. Guess I'm no bitch. I don't think that's my lips. Wish I had a stick, but I fired on it. Look like your pussy got pliers, don't you? Come on, let me do it. Baby, just send the paper good to the point I got that person that's in it. You know, since we talked that tough shit, but can you stand behind me? Oh. It's lucky strike. I know that you ain't easy, baby. Pissed off on foot. Go yard backpack if you was wondering what kind of bag I'm. It's a 2 day trip. I ain't packing shit. I'm like, if it's in on something, then I might let you spend the night. So I can like, five-minute gap is created. If we're looking for longs, we want to see this get violated. There's precision right there. We close that. Yeah. Look at what we closed at. I can't point to it, but if you look at that vertical dotted line and go straight up, you'll see a C 69.6350. That's the closing price of this candle right here. This high low right here. And then read this price right here, 69.6350. Literally perfect. And this is the hourly level. This is the hourly level. That's precision right there. What does it mean though? That's what's up to us. I almost think ES is gonna run out Monday low. It's honestly what I kind of hope for. And we can maybe push higher. I need to get a new phone case. That shit nasty. This is nasty. There we go. Yeah, we are not wanting to close anywhere really below this level. Just good for longs. We're gonna go ahead pop one of these. These are neuro gums. They are not pills. It's a neuro gum. A little gum, piece of gum. I'm getting a notification that I need to move. All right, I'm about to go walk around for a little bit until this movement reminder resets. So that way we can really sit down when we need to lock in. I'm gonna be watching on my phone as I walk around, but I'm gonna go walk around for like 5 minutes. And I'll be right back. Alrighty, we got some good steps in. We are continuing to shit the bed. Longs are not looking very good today. Did take out Monday low on here though. I don't think there's any other daily levels. We got this level. Thursday. Okay, so there's some news put out saying that prediction markets, so like Kalshi and Poly Market, are betting against the fact that the Supreme Court will rule in favor of Trump. Confused, probably even more off of that. But hopefully we'll get like a little bit. I'm really just waiting for a bullish reaction. You might think that's big time rappers took about this. I'm like him. So we're into that fair value gap. Maybe we run it. Hopefully we run it. They think I do big. Yeah, you might think of this big time crap house to it. There we go. Just stay up there. Let's stay up there now. Stop Da Vinci. Two more minutes. We need to stay up there. 2 more minutes. That's it. What's your like walking? What's your like? Maybe we were right after all. This shit got me excited. Hotel, she don't want to be. She want to be susceptible from that burning chain. One more minute. We gotta stay up here. Not even up here. We just gotta close above this gap. Just looking very, very plausible. ES is looking like the stronger index. My computer is on low battery. Now it's on 30%. Get brighter again. I don't care. Straight gutters. That is how to chop up. Bitch, why you looking at me? If it was for me, say that then. Put it on the floor. Run the bill, go. See, that bitch is tagging along. Hopefully we can get a retracement off this. Catch a potential entry. No around us. I ain't got no problem. Take a shot. No, I'm sitting there. Best way to get your ass popped. Right, and I spilled it. So it's like I'm reading a book. 7-6 tools, 9-5, 6 2 to 3. So we got 42. But you get bored and shoot. I'm liking that if we retrace below 50%, it's going to be in this inverse fair value gap. That's what I'm liking. We violated the shit out of it. So if we come back down into it, it's most likely going to be bullish. Matter of fact, just to signal that, I'm going to switch it to green. Underneath your info. This cookie so strong I can't face. Been think we racing if I let you give me it, bitch, you better not do it. Just need your information. My Puerto Rican bitch, she talked to me on occasion. Niggas wanna fly me out. My mama say, son, get help. She think I'm crazy. I ain't crazy, I'm just doing it to blame me. My bitch got a purse. Mama on a vacation. When he paid me, if I told you, I think you can make it. Not to like log up the charts or anything, but another fair value gap right there. The 1 minute gap inside of the 5 minute gap. I do have to take a piss though. So I'm gonna leave right now while we can still like we got a couple of minutes until we get a likely entry. But I'll be watching on my phone just in case. But I'm gonna take a piss, so I'll be right back. This is looking pretty damn good. 1 minute's looking perfect, 5 minutes looking even perfect there. Honestly, if we get a break of structure, even like here, if we get a break of structure, I'm probably gonna enter. Why I'm comfortable with entering if we break structures because we got this 5 minute fair value gap. And if we're really bullish, we're gonna respect it. Like we sort of are here. So we'll see. These are the two entries I'm looking at right now, though. I don't think there is a ruling out yet. Yeah, no, there's not really an update. There's a lot going on right here. I'm just curious. We grade this. Yeah, this level right here is going to be a very, very strong entry level. Lower quadrant of this 5-minute gap, equilibrium of the larger time range, inverse fair value gap, 1-minute fair value gap. Shit, I might even, no, I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna say I might even set a limit order there. No, we're gonna wait for confirmation first. I'm trying to clean this up so you guys can maybe see this a little bit better. I don't know how to clean this up. Kind of just got to understand what we're looking at. Everything's overlapping right here at this level. Oh, input any member song. My hands are getting sweaty. If we close above this high here, then we'll enter long. Ideally, like I said, we'll come down to this level that everything is overlapping on multiple time frames. So just to cover that again, we got a 1 minute, or this is a 5 minute gap. We'll just start on a 5 minute. We have an inverse fair value gap that we violated the shit out of. So if we tap back down into it, it'll be an inverse fair value gap. We also got a bullish 5 minute fair value gap that formed out of it. Once we grade that, we see the lower quadrant is very, very close to the high of that fair value gap. And then if we take the fib of this range, the midpoint's also right there as well. So like within 2 or 3 ticks, we have 1, 2, 3, and then scale down to the 1 minute. We got 4 different confirmations around the same level. I'm perfectly fine if we go down there and we see any type of breaker structure. I'm entering. There's a move down. Hit that level. There we go. It's game time. Also just tapped into this 1 minute order block. We know it's an order block because we got displacement in the form of a fair value gap. Right now, I think our entry would be if we close above here with this tiny ass little fair value gap. I'm gonna just highlight this a different color. So I'm gonna highlight it like yellow. So it stands out. This is gonna be our entry gap. We close above there. In 20 seconds, if we don't close this range, it's gonna move a little bit. Wait to that daily level. Like, there's no way we can just ignore all that bullish confluences right there, right? Damn, I'm glad I didn't set a limit order. You would have been fucked. See how much of the crack is taking up. Where the fuck these up go? That's not ideal. We kind of just ignored all of this. That's kind of crazy. But I mean, that is 930 liquidity sweep. We did just run out this low. hands are sweaty. These weak arms are heavy. It's vomit on a sweater already. So the Supreme Court just delayed the ruling even further. I had a joke, you had a post, no care to post. Got both them hoes, they lick me like in the balloon. When I left my stop game in Chicago, came through the side doors on my side. Both indexes are kind of just chilling out a little bit. But I'm running out of rubber bands. Like we gotta move. You gotta move sometime, right? At some point, we have to move, either higher or lower. It's kind of giving me hope as we wicked into this gap. And although we did perform a large wick, we're not. I might be speaking too soon, but we're not really getting a move to the downside. Shows that we don't really want to go lower than where we're at right now. And if we don't want to go lower, the only way is up. My hands are all sweaty. Heart rate's up. Like just doji after doji after doji. So then when we talking, like you got your problems. No, you can't stop me. I wonder if retail's seeing support or resistance here. My hands have never been this sweaty. There we go. Maybe on this candle we'll get it. No, how perfect that would be if we entered right here on this candle without moving this little projection. Trying to play a sad vibe switch like night and day. I can see you light right over. I get up, you changed up, I got down, play. It's nothing. Looking like we want to go that way. We'll see where this candle closes. If this candle closes bullish, I'm gonna enter. Eight, seven, six, five, four, three, two, one. Fill. Why didn't it make the sound? I don't know. 45. Still stop. Okay, 63. So one. Looks like we're about to get stopped out. Get this up. Oh boy. Stopped out. Fuck. Fuck. Alrighty. Stupid ass trade. Stupid ass trade. Uh, I guess on this candle closer, I should have gave it up, but a little bit too emotional there. All right, I'm going home. I'm gonna get some lunch and then head to work.